The United States military is the strongest organization in the history of the world. And myself, like many Americans, am proud of that fact.
We have been honed into a machine of lethal moving parts that you would be wise to avoid if you know what's good for you.
It's no secret that the military is an integral part of the American culture. It's built into our history and our roots. It's an enormous part of the American identity. And today, I want to talk to you about one of the jobs that exists in the US military. There are many roles, careers, jobs that you can have in the military. But the one I find to be the most fascinating is that of being a military photojournalist. It's a job you might not have thought of before that actually exists, but it does. These are actual enlisted members in the military that belong to their respective branch. And their job is to essentially take photos and really document history and share that with the public. Many of history's most iconic photos, many of our history's greatest speeches were taken by US military photojournalists.
We will not be intimidated. We will not back down. We've seen war. We don't want war. But if you want war with the United States of America, there's one thing I can promise you, so help me God. Someone else will raise your sons and daughters.
People join the military for a lot of different reasons. I probably joined the same reason most people do. I had just graduated high school. I didn't really have anything real to do. I didn't really have any plans. And the military is a great foundation to really start building your adult life off of. So the question came down to, well, what did I want to do in the military? And for me, the only real passion I remember ever having was anything that involved a camera. So when I found out that the job of public affairs in the Air Force is a real thing, I wanted to do that. But unfortunately, at the base I was joining, I didn't get the chance to get that job right away when I first enlisted over 3 years ago. So I had to wait. And I waited and waited, and 3 years later, I got the job. And I got the chance to transfer over, change my career in the Air Force, and finally become a military photojournalist. And that's what I did. And that's how I got here, where I'm in a C-130, flying to California with my unit for a week-long exercise just to take pictures and videos and write a story. And it's pretty cool, because this is definitely seeming like the best job in the Air Force, especially for someone like me.
Well, that basically wraps up day one, the travel day. People love to make fun of the Air Force because, you know, we get the nice hotels. And honestly, I will take that criticism all day. Because, yeah. But today was basically just a travel day. Tomorrow the real work begins, and I'll be out in the field all day, taking pictures with other guys, and I don't really know what to expect, but we're just gonna see what happens.
This is where the fun begins.
We're in the back of a car, driving up a mountain. You know, that's just the life of being in the Air Force. It's real tough. You gotta sit in a car and drive up, and then hike up a mountain. The things they make us do, it's ridiculous. But you know, it's all about the shot. It is all about the shot, thank you. The way this basically works is that lead plane here is followed by our C-130. The lead plane drops a line of smoke, as you just saw, and that lets the C-130 know where to drop the water. And yeah, that's basically what goes on all day long. Yep, another one. They just do circles back and forth around, hitting the certain spot over and over, trying to get it down, getting in the practice, putting in those reps, as you might say. And yeah, we were just there taking photos of it the whole time and taking videos, as you can see. Yeah, it was pretty cool because they literally will fly right over our heads and they just keep coming and going all day long. Yeah, that's basically what I did for the entirety of the week. There was other stuff I did out on the flight line, but it's pretty tough to vlog all that stuff while you're in the military. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's frowned upon, but I had a job to do, so I couldn't really be vlogging as much as I would have liked. Because the thing is, this was my first time really doing the job, really being a photographer for the military. An entire week of me just really taking pictures, writing a story. It's a very different job, because you know, when you think of the military, when you think of someone wearing a uniform, you're probably thinking of someone either flying a plane, driving a tank, doing something cool, shooting a gun, but no, I just shoot with a camera. So I want to thank you for watching this video, and I also want to know if you did find it interesting, if you'd want to see more stuff like this of my time in the military. Make sure you subscribe because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.